There we go. Okay, so you know what we're doing.
Yes.
Okay. The trap that we talked about is going to be about the size of a shoebox because that's what you can come here. This isn't plugged in yet. It's going to be about the size of a shoebox because that's what the Leprechaun Trap paper said that we needed to try and do, okay?
Okay.
So, because you want to use the resin and you want to use the door that opens and closes, we're going to make the box out of this plywood here, which is 5mm plywood, okay? The size of it isn't that important, just know it's thin, okay?
Okay.
Now, Mama and Daddy looked up the size of a shoebox so that we could make this about the same size as a shoebox. Okay, a shoebox is about 12 inches long, okay, it's about 8 inches wide, and it's about 5 inches tall, okay? So that's what we're gonna cut out of this. And the way that we can cut it is if we turn this board this way, and I get my fence set up so that we cut 12 inches off, then we'll have a big long piece that's 12 inches wide, and then we can cut the other pieces out of that piece. So, I'm gonna get the part ready. All right, you see the measurements here? See this here? So if I see the red line?
Yeah.
If I take the red line and I put it on 12, then we should have 12 inches between here and the blade. Okay, but we need to measure that because we can't trust that. Can you go inside and get your measuring tape?
Okay. Got it.
Okay. All right, so bring it over here. Okay. Now you're gonna have to turn it around this way, and then you're gonna measure, and you want to measure. This is still not plugged in, okay? So you can measure all the way up to the blade, okay? You're gonna measure from here. You're gonna put this part like right up next to that, and then you're gonna stretch out, and you're gonna measure right up to the blade, and then tell me how much that is.
Okay.
Okay, you gotta, yeah.
It is
Right up to the blade.
feet.
Put it right up next to the blade.
It's a feet.
It's 1 foot.
1 foot.
Okay, how many inches is in 1 foot?
12.
12. Okay, so then it's right?
Yes.
Okay, now I'm gonna do this part, but we can't trust this, okay? We have to make sure that it's the same in the front and in the back. So put it here, and that line is right on the number that we want it to be on, and then we go to the back, and we make sure it's still on the same line, and it is. Okay, so that means that this way, we're straight. And this is straight, okay? Okay, hang on to that. All right, now, I need you to back up, okay, because I'm gonna plug this in, and then I'm gonna turn, no, not that far, just right here. There you go. I'm gonna plug this in, I'm gonna turn it on. I'm going to cut the first cut, and then we can talk about the next cut, okay? And I gotta get my safety glasses and earplugs too. That was the first cut. Can you measure this and make sure it's 12 inches? 1 foot? Here, come over here in front of the camera and do it. Yeah, there's a little bit of dust, Tom. We'll get masks next time. There you go. Is it 1 foot?
Yes.
All right, cool. So we did the right thing there. All right. Now that's
I can stretch it.
that is 1 foot. The next part. Listening? The next part was 8 inches. Okay, so we got to cut 1 foot, 8 inches. So you want to move that to 8 inches. Pull this out. Don't lean on it. Hey, look, just.
Ow, it's still...
Okay, there, I pulled it out. Now it'll slide. Slide it right onto 8.
There.
Yeah, that's good. Push it down.
Luck.
You gotta push it all the way down. Okay. Alright, so that's 8 inches. Okay, now, it's plugged in now, so let me measure it. Let me measure it. You can come closer, you can look at this. I don't want to take any chances with your fingers. Okay? So, see the 8 inches right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Be a little bit better if your tape measure wasn't bent. Okay. Yeah, there we go. 8 inches. Good job. Okay. So now I'm going to cut this part. Cut this in. All right. You ready? Okay. Ear protection. The vacuum is to suck up the sawdust.
Suck up.
Yeah, suck up the dust. Okay, so that is one part. Okay, that's the top. All right. So now we need the sides. All right, we need 2 sides.
2 sides.
Okay. Do you remember how tall I said it was going to be? No? Okay, 5 inches tall.
5 inches.
Yeah.
Right. This is that top.
Can you come over here and make this 5 inches? No, make this 5. Just like you did 8, make it 5.
There.
Okay. Alright, I'll push on it. Okay.
So hard.
So we need 2 of these. So we're gonna do one and then the other. Okay? And I'm gonna cut them. You're not quite ready to use the table saw yet. Okay, I'm gonna turn this on. This is loud too, so. Okay, so look. So that's gonna be the sides. Should be about 5 inches.
It is.
Okay, good. So that's going to be like that. Now we need the fronts. Now how tall are the fronts going to be? The front and the back.
How tall?
How tall should those be if the side is 5 inches?
5 inches too.
Okay. All right. So because they need to be 5 inches too, I'm just going to cut like this again. Okay? Now, okay, now we need to make it go across the side, right? So look, if that goes there, and that goes there, okay, how long does this need to be?
That needs to be...
How much are we taking off if we took off that much? Here,
I can't figure
look.
how to
Watch.
freeze it.
If you do that, just put your thumb right there like that, and it holds it.
Okay.
You don't have to push too hard, but just a little bit. Okay, let me get this. Hold on.
Is...
Hold on, let me make sure everything's straight. Okay, how long is that?
4. Yep, 4.
Here. Let go. Let go. Okay. Tastes great. Is it all the way to 4?
Almost.
Okay. All right. So we can do this with math instead of trying to measure. All right. Do you remember how wide this was?
That was... Can't remember.
Okay. Well,
That is...
how wide is it?
8.
8. Okay. It looks like it's actually. You all right?
Yeah.
It's a little bit less than 8. for whatever reason, it is 1/8 or 1/16 less than 8. Okay? How thick is this?
How thick? That is 0.
Here, it is, okay, it is, you're in the light, I can't see. Look, it is, come here. So from the 8, how many lines are it until we get to the end?
2.
No, look, there's 1, 2, 3 lines.
Okay.
All right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 3/16. The smallest measurement on this side, up here, is a 16th. Down here it's 30 seconds, but we care about this. Is a 16th. There's 3/16 right here. Okay. There are 2 of these, one on this side, one on this side. So how many 16ths is that? Each one is 3, and there are 2 of them. So 3 and
6.
yes. Okay, so now look, remember I said this is 8, but it is 1/16 less than 8. Okay, do you see how it's not quite 8?
Yeah.
Okay, so if this is 1/16 less than 8, and each one of these are, or these two things are 6/16, how many 16ths do we add to 8 to get the right number?
What?
How many 16ths was this?
6.
6. This is 8 inches. So if we add the 6/16 to the 8, then you get 8 and 6/16. But this is 1/16 less than 8. So how many 16ths above 8 do we need?
10.
6 minus 1.
5.
5. Okay, here, take, oh well. So this needs to be 8 and 5/16. So there's the 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and now I'm gonna measure it to make sure that we got the right number. It should be 8 and 5/16, which looks like it is.
What if you went all the way to here? What if you went all the way to here?
I think I got off. You can. Okay, that should be good enough. Here, take that. Okay. How many front pieces and how many back pieces do we need?
1.
1 of each, right? So we need to cut 2 of these to get 1 front and 1 back, right? Okay, so I will cut 2 of them. All right, now we find out if what we did worked or if we messed up, which is not uncommon, even when you measure. You get used to it. All right, so we have 1, and then we have our side. We have our other side. Then we have our front or back, which is curved. So we just put it over here instead.
Board was warped.
I'd say that may not be perfect, but it's pretty close. That should work just fine. What do you think?
Gaps.
glue. Glue takes care of gaps.
You got little nails too.
Yeah, we got nails and staples and stuff.
Oh, can you pick that up?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, here's all your project pieces. Okay. Alright, that's your project pieces. So this is turned off. This one goes to the table saw. We'll unplug it. There's a little bit of dust in the air. Alright, I'm going to show you, not on your board, okay? But I'm going to show you what it's like on one of these scrap pieces. Okay? Now this scrap piece is very small, okay? You're never going to use one that small, okay? I don't really want to do it, but I'm going to do it to show you what it's like, okay? First, turn it on. See that? That's the speed. Okay? So, see that? Okay? So when it's running, you gotta be very careful, alright? So, I'm actually not gonna put it under there while it's running. I'm gonna get it under there, get my hand where I want my hand to be. I'm pushing down and I'm holding it. Okay? Then I turn it, eyeglasses. You've got glasses on, you're fine from there. It's just wood. You can come in. Okay, now I turn it on. Okay, I pull it down. Okay. You saw it jump? Did you see it jump?
No.
You
Was that Sam?
You didn't see it jump? No, it wasn't Sam. You didn't see it jump?
Yeah, no.
Okay, well it jumped. All right, now I'm going to show you what to do if it tries to get away from you, okay? All right. Goes on. Down. All right. Now we'll start to cut. Now, if it tried to get away, like it starts spinning, you let go and you turn it off, okay?
That scared me.
You let go of this, you back up,
And then let it go flying.
yeah, it's okay. I would rather us break the wood than to hurt ourselves, okay?
Okay.
So if it tries to yank your hand out, just let go, hit the button,
Okay.
all right?
What if it goes right at us?
That's why we wear the eye protection.
Oh.
If it hits you in the face, it's not gonna hurt that much. You're far away. Look, come here. Come here. It's not on. Look. You're pretty far away. If it came off, it's gonna come down and do that. But you're fine, okay?
Okay.
All right, now I'm gonna finish this cut and show you what that's like, okay?
Okay.
Okay, could you hear the difference when
Yeah.
it got through? Look, nice, clean cut that we can pour resin into.
I
now look.
heard the... Oh, that's so
And then
good.
you get a little wheel.
And now
Okay.
we could make this look like gold.
Yeah, gold. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? You ready? Okay, now we want to wipe this off in between. I'll wipe it off. You don't have to worry about that part, okay? You just gotta let me wipe it off. You want to wipe that off in between because if the little bits of wood get underneath, then it could mess up something. Okay. Put this where you want the hole to be. Right there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll hold this down, all right, so that it can't go anywhere. You hold it too, because you're just like that. Okay, it wants to spin this way. So if you have your hand on this side of it, then it can't spin. Okay, right here, that's where you wanted it?
Yeah.
Okay, turn it on. Okay, slow.
Can't.
It's all right. Look, we'll get it a little bit closer to start.
Okay.
There you go. Can you reach that one? That tall one? Sort of, kinda. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, you ready? I'll turn it on. You ready?
Yes.
There we go. Yeah, keep going. Slow.
It
Fell
got
out.
stuck.
Yeah, it fell out. Well, that fell out. But look,
Yeah.
made a hole.
And it was in there too.
Yep. Okay.
It went right in there.
Okay.
It made a hole in there.
Yeah, that's gonna yeah, that's why it's here. So we get a clean hole. Oh, wait, on the right. Okay. You want to go on that side?
No.
On that side? Okay.
This one.
That one? Okay.
It's
So,
short.
what you push out?
Spin that.
That's right.
What's spinning?
You do it.
Maybe you should let it on the
What's that called? I don't know what that's called. Okay. Okay. So, that's all this. Yeah. Okay, now. Get this so we know. Out there. That's where you went?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Turn on. Right, so you keep going. Right, go. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It's
It's so big.
Yeah, there.
It's weird.
There we go.
It's so tiny.
Okay, want to go down?
Yeah.
Okay, where are we going?
Can I go there?
Let's see. That's fine, the edge.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit like that. Okay.
Turn on.
Turn on. There we go, I close it. Yep, good. Oh, yeah. Okay, we need to go. We need to go. There we go. I'll hold this one. There we go.
How many times did it have to do?
Yes, just the way that
It
it's
was
okay.
all through.
Right, right.
Okay.
Right,
It's my own
you're right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say that's right. Right, you want to go on this one? You want to go side of this one?
Yes.
Here we go.
If I can get one.
There.
There.
There. Get it. Right, there?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, get it. There you go. I don't think it's anything less. Okay, pause up. Did you read a little bit now? And then out. I know, you were there? Okay.
On top of this, I get my neck.
Yes?
What is this?
Oh, it's on your microphone? I'm sorry. Okay. You want that one to use? No? Right there?
I need to see. Where's my window? Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
alright. Okay, good.
It's meant to be shut off at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Wait, goes up. Right. It's a wheel. We can make a car out of
We can
it.
make a car, not a bagel.
Hit it.
Okay, no, because that one, on the other side, yeah. So, what else do you see?
There.
Right, right.
Okay.
You got this.
It's like, I thought it just disappears, but nope, it stays.
Yeah, okay, any more? Let's go to this one. There?
Yeah.
Okay. You see close?
Maybe. You just the air.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, we can go down. All right, let it. Right there. Good. All right, any more this one? Grab that.
One more.
One more.
Here, still.
There. Okay.
It almost made me do that.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll do that.
80, 120, 2. The bigger the number, the smaller the pieces of sand on the sand block, and the smoother it will be. So start with the smallest number, make it and then move up until it goes real smooth. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna start this one. Do that. Yeah, that's right. That's not do that.
Hey,
Yeah,
guys.
that's it. Just over. So you'll see.
That works.
And look, so then okay.
Let's do the inside.
Yeah, inside. A little harder, but just you know what it works. Just right. Okay, both sides. Okay. So that's one.
And now,
You do that.
okay.
You want to do that. Just up. You want to do all the time a little bit. And around the there. There you go. Okay. Pick up. Up. Oh, flip the reverse. So front, back, then do that. Do that. There you go. See, that's a little easier. So yeah, go ahead and go around the side. There you go. That's it. That should be good. That should be good. Is it? Should be good. Okay, see, make sure we get it. Okay, you got it?
Okay.
There you go.
Let's go.
So we got that.
So this is made out of.
It's like a little sand.
Where's that part?
Oh,
Yeah.
just on. It's also. Okay, this one.
Okay.
On the thing. Yeah.
It's nice to move.
Yeah, put that a little bit.
Hello.
Okay, slow down. Now, I'll get this on here real quick. Sorry. Sorry. Just a second. On.
This is important.
Maybe. you are.
Yeah. And then the one.
Yeah, so good. Okay, what? You go, you go.
Yeah. Because I'm trying to make a car.
Okay, well, maybe not. Maybe next week after we all this done, you can learn how to drive a car. Okay, so that's one. So we got there. We're gonna do all of them.
Can I help?
Yeah. Okay. All of them. You want to take this and put it down right there.
Ready.
Okay, we'll get flat, straight, fast. Okay. You know, right here.
My camera's the only thing that's on there.
So kind of like, we need to go across, okay?
Right there?
Not too far.
We just need to cut
Hold
that.
on, see wrinkles? No wrinkles, yeah, wrinkles show up in the red.
Oh.
And see that right here? Hold it up, my shoulder, this hang on top. Okay.
Other side.
No, we just need to, we need to, we need to be straight and we can't stop in the middle of the hole, because all the way across the hole. So, we got the longer piece. So see, you guys go all the way across the holes. That's how you straight, that's how you,
Do that?
yeah. There you go, good job.
I
Okay,
don't
we
know
got one,
on half side or on the other side.
okay, now you got one at an angle. I'm trying to do this straight with the board. Okay, so the board there. So I'm straight to the edge. Okay, so we need to go in the middle. We're not both of these, don't go the same direction. And then we're going to go back as well. We want equals. Okay, so go down there.
It looks like it's all one piece.
That's the goal. You can see it moving there. Okay, so let's do this one. Okay, well, you do that way.
Okay. Do the one like that. We do it that way.
I just make it easier to get this way.
I think it's that.
And it's not get stuck that way. Okay, hold on.
Really?
Yeah, don't cover the hole.
Okay, the same people.
Okay, right there. You want to switch over to take out that hole for the rest. Okay, oops.
One big piece that I have right there.
Yeah, so I do this one. And we're going to do this one. Okay, put that one right there.
Okay.
Okay, another one. Like this one goes like this. Alright. Okay, let's switch.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now this one. I was trying to make this not straight.
You're close, you're close.
But this one's on an angle. One big one. Okay. That's almost longer than it.
Almost. Oh my god. Don't like that.
Go to the ground. Go to the ground. Go to the ground. Go to the ground.
Oh, yeah. I think I'm going to go right in the middle of the seam. That's over. Right in the middle of the seam. And that should keep that seal. So don't rest behind the bottom. Because it's this one.
Let me see.
And so one project you work on, you have all this stuff to do. And again, we're going to use it. Start over another time. Start over. Okay,
Oh, it's red work.
outside, yeah, take it there. Okay, there. Over there. Go ahead, there you go.
Oh my god, it's not falling.
Don't worry,
And it's not so deep.
yeah, really fun.
I can see how this close to the edge.
Yeah, wanna go with
It is on an angle. And one right there.
Over there.
Where's your support if it does leak?
Yeah. Okay, so four, you pick out those two colors right there. Okay.
Now I want them to be in the same one, but on one side, another on that side. Huh.
Sick. Everything over that. Okay, so this is my color. I don't know. I know that my color is that stone. I don't know exactly what that's made of, but it's like really, really clear. It's one. Okay, so this one here, and here, here, here. So you can see what we're talking about. This is epoxy hardening. Okay, so that's the epoxy for solid hard, and this is the epoxy for resin. So the resin is the it's actual epoxy. Okay. Now, we're sticking actually on this part, okay? So we're going to go for it. You can tell me what you want for it, okay? So we're going to put some resin there, some resin there.
Okay,
We're going to pour both of those. And one up. And we're going to have, so we're going to mix up. Then we're going to pour it out into these, and we're going to mix it out into these. So that's more. So I need you to do it again. So.
I'm going to take back out with resin.
No problem. Okay. Right, so I'm going to figure out. I'm going to use resin. Let's just go to the top right. And then, so the same amount. So you put some there's the other.
Yes, yes, yes. Let's look this
No,
guy.
come here. Why don't you stay over there? No,
No,
I'm
it's
going
me.
to eat it. Let's watch. It's just sticky. You want to use the resin? Okay. A little bit more. Okay, so now
How
I'm going to close this.
can that be enough?
Put it over
It
there.
doesn't look like it.
Oh no.
Gold is going to be back to France. So good. We could use these as inspection for your Americans.
There's gold in the air.
Like for real? Real gold?
I'm going to do a lot of gold.
Ooh, sprinkle.
I told you it's like super glitter. Look at that, isn't that crazy? Look, it's all over my hand. Look.
I can see it by it doesn't look like it, but it is.
Okay, so now
I am so
got one end for the gold.
attracted to the gold.
I think maybe I shouldn't have gone that fast. Oh, it's everywhere.
That's why I stayed away.
It went everywhere, didn't it?
You were gold.
Yeah, I'm covered in it, aren't I? I want to be covered in the green too. That's what's gonna happen. Alright, let's do the green a little bit slower so maybe I don't get completely covered. There we go.
Green cover! It's so funny when that happened.
Yeah, that didn't happen with Mama's project.
With that?
It was basically the same stuff. I guess the gold is a little bit different. Okay, so there's the green.
The gold would kaboom!
Okay, well I guess we'll just do that.
I like when the gold
There.
goes
Okay.
kaboom!
Alright. So now we'll flip these over.
Why is the gold coming white?
It's still everywhere, isn't it? Okay, quit swinging around, okay? Because if we get dust and stuff in here, it might mess it up. All right, we'll do green first. Which ones do you want to be only green?
That's my ones.
Okay, we'll pick a point to one.
One.
That one, okay. Let me get that one filled up. And then
That looks so normal. I think gold went in my mouth.
it probably did. I bet it went in mine too. Okay, pick another one.
That one.
That one.
You overfill.
Yeah, you have to a little bit. Okay, pick another one.
That one. That one.
That one too. Now these are the ones that are going to be only green.